So I was reading through Deuteronomy 28 and 29 because I feel like something's missing and I can't put my finger on what it is and how it is that it's missing. Uh, I can't get it out of my brain how we know who the Americans are, and I've said this before, so you know. We know who the Americans are. We know the United States is of America. You know, and it's like, all right, take for instance, I use this example. It's college season. Look at Florida. You know, my home state, right? You have Florida State University, and you have Florida University, right? The state comes first, and then the university comes after, right? Florida State comes first, university comes after. So you have America, and then you have the United States, right? One's your public, one's your private kind of thing. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, when I'm watching American Indian Council and he's reading the civil rights for Indians, that was a part of what Martin Luther King pushed for during the civil rights. He's reading that section, which we've all read it before, but something stood out to me. It says the Indians are, was it subject to the United States? Now here's my problem. If you're the American, that means you were here first. The United States is something you've created. It's of you. Okay? You're the parent, it's the child. But how is the child ruling over the parent? That's what I guess I'm trying to get to. How is it that the United States is ruling over the Americans? That the Americans have to be subjugated to the United States, even if they're in their somewhat sovereign capacity as the Indians. So I was looking around because I'm like, okay, who else would have been involved in selling us down the river, you know, in a way? And I feel like I'm missing it somewhere else in the Old Testament when it talks about the curses that would be put upon us, the nation that would come from afar, as swift as the eagle. So I went to 29 and started looking up names. Ran into what's the place there? Horeb. Horeb led me to what I already have drawn in my mind, the map of the land of Horeb, which is up to the northern states like parts of Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois, those states. And I'm gonna show you what I found, but I'm starting to like one thing just led to another, which eventually made me end up here, the Tower of Babel in Utah. And I thought it was interesting. Now I've heard that these things are supposed to be hollow on the inside. When I was listening to people talk about this, and this is where stuff was buried inside of them. Let me see here. Treasure and all these riches, Egyptian monuments, Buddha monuments, Aztec stuff was found in these. Let me see here. Which one do we want to open up?